I'm Evan Doherty for Yahoo Sports, joined by Evan Rosenblum, executive producer for TMZ and TMZ Sports. They released a video of the Ray Rice incident, the original tape in February, and the most recent video on Monday. Evan, when did TMZ obtain the tape?
Well, we can't really get into the specifics about when we obtained the tape, but if you know anything about TMZ and TMZ Sports, we don't really sit on things. Harvey Levin is our fearless leader. He's one of the most impatient people that I know. And so when we get footage, when we get a story, we do the best we can to vet it as quickly as possible, and then it goes up on the website as soon as we believe that the story is accurate.
Do you know if the NFL knew that TMZ had possession of the tape?
The second tape?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, again, it all happened. Actually, I take that back. We gave them, before we published the tape, we had been reaching out to them. And I don't want to get into specifics, but we did reach out to the NFL before we published the tape. And we never heard back from them. And then all of a sudden the tape went up, and then we started getting a response.
How long after reaching out to the NFL about the tape did you wait before then deciding, okay, we're just going to go with this?
I can't get into too many specifics about that stuff, but we did reach out to them before we published, and we heard back from them, I would say midway through the day yesterday, right around the time they released their statement about the fact that they claimed they had never seen the tape before watching it on TMZsports.com.
How did TMZ obtain the tape? Was it something that someone pursued you, or were you guys shopping around and trying to get the tape yourselves?
Again, I can't really get into the details about how we obtained the tape. I will say this, that we've been working this story tirelessly for 7 months. From the minute we broke the original story about the arrest till the time we put out the first video outside the elevator. And we've really been on top of this. We've made great sources in all aspects of this story. And, that's kind of the way we do business.
Compared to other stories you've covered, how difficult was it to acquire this tape?
This was very tough. I was talking with Charles and Harvey about how this is one of the more difficult ones, one of the most difficult stories that we've worked on. And this particular obtaining and securing this tape was incredibly difficult. But I'm glad we did, and it turned out to be an important story. And I'm glad we were able to be the ones to break it. And
it's really the second important story you've done in just the last few months. You've forced an NBA owner to sell his team, and now you've prompted the Ravens to cut their star running back. You guys have primarily been known as a celebrity news outlet. How have you managed to make such an impact now in the world of sports?
If you're a good journalist, you can do good work in any genre, whether it's entertainment, whether it's politics, whether it's sports. And all we've done is applied the same principles that we've been using towards entertainment all these years, and decided we wanted to focus on sports. And so once we started doing that, we just started breaking big story after big story after big story. And, sometimes things like this Ray Rice video come to light, and we're fortunate enough to be the ones to be able to break that too.
Well, Evan, we appreciate the time, the insight, and thanks for joining us here on Yahoo Sports.
My pleasure.